Namaste, beautiful yogis. Welcome to Ali Kamenova Yoga. I'm Ali, and today we're doing a class called Let It Go. In life, often, especially when we deal with things and people, etc., we can experience conflict, agitation, negative emotions, and we have to create the tools, the pathway within ourselves that allows us to let things go, to not carry them with us. It can be short-term or long-term, it can be something from way in the past, but it could be also let go of anger, grudges, outrage, the desire to be right or win, or any of those, especially when you deal with others. Just find your own inner peace and let everything else go. Let the external or the parts of your relationships that don't necessarily need that type of energy, let it go. You don't have to put a lot of energy into certain things. You can just bring peace into yourself first and foremost. So that's the title of the class, and remember to flow with love, strength, and ease. Starting at the front of the mat, big breath in, and as you exhale, letting the static energy go. If you imagine anger or negative thoughts, hang-ups as static energy, let it go. Magnetize yourself. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Negative emotions, negative thoughts, etc. Allow yourself to release things. And as you breathe, imagine that you're breathing the finest particles in the air. You're absorbing prana, and you're absorbing finer and finer thoughts. You're bringing in finer and finer frequencies. Breath is that magnificent power we have within ourselves that connects us to the conscious universe, the universal mind, the cosmic flow. It's almost like, you can think of breath as almost like telepathy. It's almost like one of our capacities that is not fully utilized yet, but we're developing it. We're definitely not fully telepathic yet, and we're not fully using prana yet. That is the path, the ascending path of the evolving human. And do not allow yourself to host negative thoughts and feelings towards others. Let it go, release it. You can take a moment to think about negative thoughts or patterns or relationships, anything that doesn't feel expansive in your life. It doesn't expand you. And as you exhale, let it go. It's within your power. How you feel is within your power. Exhaling, letting it go. Let's inhale the hands over the head, arch. Here we're going to open our arms like wings and bend the right knee. Take the left leg behind you like a bird pose, like a fly pose, and step it back. And again, bird pose, flying eagle. Step it back, fly, step it back. 4, ballet like, dance like. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's bring the left foot into tree pose on the inside of the right thigh over the knee. If this is challenging, you can bring it below the knee without pushing on the knee, so either above or below the knee. If you can work it into the upper thigh, press the thigh and the foot together, which stabilizes the pelvis. It can adjust also the pelvis. I have some of my older classes and also programs on my website. They have a lot of pelvis, pelvic floor, pelvis, hip, groin, etc. Poses, and I use a block to squeeze between the knees, and they can click the pelvis in alignment if we're a little bit out of whack. One side is a little forward, rotate it, upward. It's quite common, and that squeeze can click the pelvis. Not in an aggressive way, just it's a adjustment that we feel. All right, step it down. Time to fly on the other side. We're balancing on the left and the right. Reach back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we're going to rotate the knee out and bring the foot up, tree pose. Hold here, and again release. The breath is releasing. With each exhalation, you see almost like the smoky parts, like the quality of the exhalation, the air is more smoky than the crystal air that comes in. It's a purifying breath. And this is more of the spiritual body hacking tools, where we work with the power of the mind, the power of the breath, visualization, focus, in order to create changes in our body. Instead of external tools, which they're powerful and I love them, or external helpers, sun, earth, etc., we also have the most powerful tool here. All right, step it down. We're going to work with circular ballet type movement. You can hold on to something. I don't have a high table here, but a wall, back of a chair, the back of a couch, etc. But you don't have to. The more you learn to balance, the better. As far as I'm concerned, balancing is important. I on purpose do booty bar without the bar. I know it's a little surprising, but I do it very purposefully. All right, otherwise I could install a bar if I was really focused on holding on to something, but I really want balance to be one of our focuses. And this program will bring balance. In quite literal sense, balancing on one leg here. All right, so we're gonna circle the left leg and lift it back. So you're squeezing, flexing the body, the glutes. All right, circle and lift. Circle and lift. Circle and lift. Circle and lift. Great. Opposite side. You can be dramatic here. Lift. Really flex the body. And step it down. Reach over to one side, lengthening, side bend, opposite side, side bend. You can draw a circle here with your fingertips in the air, change the circle. Again, as you circle, you really focus on stretching the obliques, bringing circulation to the obliques. All right, you can hold on to something now, like something that's about waist level, below or above, it doesn't matter. I hope I don't disturb the kiddies that are totally in relaxation mode. And we're going to lift. Right leg is lifting, stepping onto the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just for demonstration and also to not disturb the kiddies. I'll show you that this can be done also from the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, or from a wall. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring your heels together, toes out, and we're going to open the arms out, come onto the tippy toes, and squat down and come up in a focused way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. This particular pose plus this one I'm just demonstrating. You can only try if you're familiar with it and your knees are pretty happy campers. But this type of yogic squat is considered strengthening to the knees. This is very contrary to bodybuilding, where you absolutely have to keep the 90 degrees and go in squat. Surprisingly, this is considered strengthening to the knees, of course, because we use their range of motion. But everything has to be done incrementally. So this pose is a safer variation of this one. That's just a little bit of side info. Now sit down and lay onto your left side. Here we're going to turn the toes down and the heel up and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. bring your right foot down, and we're gonna lift the left leg up. This is for the inner thigh. 1, 2, 3, feel it, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I want you to stay in the same one and circle. 1, focused on flexing the inner thigh. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo, that was good. Back to the right leg here. We're going to lift the leg, bend and straighten, bend and straighten, bend and straighten, bend and straighten, bend. Feel your hip working, change sides. Let's start with the last pose on the other side. Bend and straighten, bend and straighten. Flex the glutes, strengthening the hips here. Great. Inner thigh, starting with up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you touch your inner thigh, it helps with flexing. So it's not just inertia motion, but you're really flexing, really focused work. Once again, focused work. All right, circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turn the toes down and we're gonna lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. Onto all fours, lower down onto your forearms, and we're going to lift the right leg here straight. 1, bend it as you lower it and straighten it as you lift it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're gonna keep it bent and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're gonna keep it here, keep the knee here and straighten and bring it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to cross over, rainbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And bend the knee and open here diagonally. So your knee is not, your leg is not opening straight up, but it's not all the way back. Somewhere in between, 45 degrees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Opposite side, starting with straight legs. 1, 2, 3, flex. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bend and reach up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Straighten the leg and bring the knee back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Rainbows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, and 10. And now we're going to open here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Sit onto your heels. Take a nice deep breath into your belly, into your heart. Inhale, expand, open the heart. Exhale, let it go. You're letting the breath go. It's very symbolic. You're letting go any attachment that you have created and convinced yourself that you have to things. And also, if you have toxic or addictive words such as I can't, let them go, because you can. And it is about believing in yourself, and also believing that shifts us. So we have to also shift the idea that we can't, because we and you can. So lay down and point your toes out, heels together, and we're gonna lift here. Open the knees, open the toes, and lower down. 2, 3. This is all booty, hamstrings, back of the legs. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. Come back to this class for beach time. I'm sure I'll give you more beach classes by then. And here we're going to lift the legs and bring the knees into, bend the knees at 90 or so. And we're gonna do the toe dips. So you're hinging at the hip and just moving the leg as one unit, as much as you can. Opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lower back on the floor. 5, 6. You can support your head. 7, 8, 9, 10. And straighten the right leg, and we're only gonna do 5 on the left side. 1, 2, 3, 5. Now step your right foot down. 5 more. 1, 2, really focused. 3, 4, 5. Change. Left leg straightens. 1, 2, really use your core. And 5. And step your foot down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And you can rock to seated. Easy pose. And as you breathe deep and breath of release too, you're gonna gently tap around the kidney area. There is a lot of Taoist practices that also in Chinese medicine, in certain branches of it, the kidneys are considered the seat of longevity and life and vitality. So keeping the kidneys healthy, they're keeping the heart healthy. So in many ways, they are one of the most vital organs, a central organ to health and vitality, and we have to keep them healthy. There is a lot of things that we can do for our kidneys: clean water, less alcohol, less salty food, etc. Foods that don't agitate the kidneys, but really very good quality water. And also this energizes the meridian and the kidneys themselves. Kidneys also are very connected to eyes. pituitary, hypothalamus, adrenals, and sex organs. Sex glands, I should say. Sexual glands. And the knees. Oftentimes, weak kidneys start with knee pain. It's on the meridian. So it's a very gentle tap. Very gentle, 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 gentle. There is different Chinese exercises within Tai Chi and gymnastics and such that incorporate that. And you can lean forward too. Beautiful. And we're going to relax and sit here and fill ourselves with beauty and love. Release everything that's not serving us, that is not taking us where we want to go, where our heart and soul wants to go. So envision where you want to go. Envision what expansion feels like, what evolution, conscious evolution feels like, what ascension feels like. And release everything that is in dissonance with that frequency of expansion and growth and finding the inner path. The inner path that leads to that eternal light or connection to consciousness, divine, etc. So with this little meditation here or just contemplation, focus, keep releasing the things that don't serve you. You within yourself know what that is. We're a little bit different, obviously, or a lot, however you want to frame it. Some people are more emotional. They have more emotions that they need to release to achieve a little more stability and balance. For some people, it's a little more mental energy, excess. Also thoughts or patterns or even beliefs. We all have attachments to certain things, lack of faith, expecting negative stuff, etc. So you're gonna sit with yourself honestly. One of the most important things within growth is self-honesty. You're gonna sit with yourself, and you don't have to map out every single part of you, because that gets revealed as you grow. You always feel like you've revealed a massive layer, and that layer actually prepares your system, your circuitry, for you to be able to see an even bigger layer, because reality is very, it's way beyond our scope, and we're preparing our circuitry to receive more, to hold more, our physical system to hold more. So with pure honesty with yourself, sit with yourself and see the areas in which you can let it go. You've been holding on for too long. Some things are more self-directed, beating down yourself and not loving yourself with absolute innocence and purity. Some things are more we direct that negativity towards others, and either way we hurt ourselves. We cannot grow if we send negative thoughts to others. And the work is to continuously release those things and to create more space for higher frequency emotions and thoughts. So let's say love, harmony, joy. And with that being said, sit with yourself, see which areas of your psyche, where you can go and explore and clean up, let go, release. And remember to flow with love, strength, and ease. Namaste.